Good morning, friends. An unexpected twist took place in the Supreme Court, where the Supreme Court asked the registry to explain the delay of 3 years in listing the fugitive Vijay Mallya's review petition. Friends, remember, for listing there is 3 years delay of a review petition by liquor baron Vijay Mallya. Alright, you may be knowing, so I need not tell you the story of Vijay Mallya. Now he has become an infamous person. Right, he was a liquor baron and he fled to UK and now he is taking shelter in the UK. The government of India filed an extradition petition and the UK Supreme Court also held that he has to be extradited to India, but some legal clearances are there, and once they are cleared, then only he can be handed over to India. So that is the latest position, right? But yesterday what happened is the story is that he has taken a loan of about 9,200 crores from the consortium of banks like Bank of Karnataka Bank, State Bank of India, so many banks, and he has fled away to London and he did not repay the money. So they have given a report against him. Of course, the matter was registered and the investigation was also done, and they have filed a case before the Supreme Court. And incidentally, the Supreme Court ordered him to pay back the entire money or face the trial. Of course, he did nothing. He did not do either. He did not surrender to the court or he did not pay back the money. Right? It was taken as contempt. Before contempt, I want to tell you. On one occasion, Mr. Vijay Mallya came forward to pay back the 900 crore rupees, but the consortium banks objected because they did not know as to how he got the money, maybe from black money or something like that. Anyway, Supreme Court asked him to come up with a clean sheet. That means he has to explain as to how he got the money. Of course, he said he got 600 crores of money due to the resignation in a famous breweries company, that is United Spirits Limited in London. Of course, its name is Diageo PLC, that company, but United Spirits. So he got 600 crores. Then for just resignation as a member or as a director, can he get $600 or $40 billion? So therefore, the Supreme Court asked him to explain as to how he got the money. For this, his reply is that he says that the 40 billion was one of the thousands of the transactions done by him, and he could not count the same as an asset. He said, there are so many transactions. He has no control over the money because he has already disbursed it. He has already distributed the same to his 3 sons who are citizens of America. This is the litigation. Anyway, he is ready to pay back the money, but the government, Supreme Court is asking him to clearly tell as to how much amount he got from which source, all these things. Of course, since it is black money or something, he is not able to tell. That's an issue. Now, since he did not oblige or he did not fulfill or he disobeyed the orders of the Supreme Court, it was taken as a contempt. Contempt of the Courts Act 1971, Section 12, the punishment is there. Anyway, since he did not respond properly, then it was taken as a contempt, and the contempt petition was taken up. Since there is no reply from the other side, they have ended up the contempt petition, they convicted him. Of course, you may be knowing it's only for 2 months, 6 months, right? Now, he wanted to go for review against the order. Actually, the orders were given by the Supreme Court on 9th May 2017. Right? Immediately, you may be knowing, according to section 19 of the Contempt of the Courts Act. Section 12 is the penal section. Please remember section 14. If the contempt occurs before in the presence of the Supreme Court or High Court, they can take action. 17, 18, 19. So now as far as appeal is concerned, suppose if it is a division bench judgment of the High Court, the appeal lies with the Supreme Court. Single judge, appeal lies with the High Court. Anyway, the trial can be conducted by High Court and Supreme Court. All these points you know. But now the point is, the review petition, you may be knowing it has to be filed within 1 month. You may be knowing what is a review. When we tell about 484 CRPC or even the CPC also, there are provisions, review, revision, reference, all these things you know. So instead of going for appeal, you will once again ask the Honorable Court to review or have a once again reconsider the matter basing on the points raised by him. But anyway, he filed the petition in the year 2017. But it did not see the light. So yesterday it has come out, and the matter was listed before honorable judges Vineet Sharan and another man, Mr. Malyasan. Okay, Justices U. Lalit and Ashok Bhushan. On June 16th, this matter has come before them, and they were literally perplexed to see as to how there was a delay of 3 years. 3 years in listing the matter. That means producing the matter before the court for the first time. He filed it in the year 2017, and this matter came. Then actually they filed at the Supreme Court registry. They asked to list out the persons, officials or registrars, actually registrars who were supervising the officials who dealt with the case file in the past 3 years. So immediately they have to explain for the delay within 2 weeks. This is the important thing. But please remember, friends, it's not the first case. Very recently, about 4 days back, I made a video regarding the public interest filed by the advocate Ripak Kansal regarding the discriminatory attitude in the Supreme Court registry. So we have learned the example of Arnab Goswami, who filed the petition 8:07 p.m. today. Tomorrow morning, it was the first case, whereas other cases are left over. How these things happened? So there is no strict procedure in the Supreme Court registry, and the Honorable Court is requested to look into the matter. Incidentally, this has come just 4 days later. This has come as a blue from the bolt, or bolt from the sky. Right, anyway, now Supreme Court will definitely look into the issue. Where are the reasons for the delay, who are responsible for the delay, who are culpable, right? And here I want to remember you, I think in the last year it happened, February 2019, Anil Ambani's case. This is also contempt case where that Anil Ambani's company, Reliance Infocom or something, they have to pay about 550 crores to Ericsson company, which they did not do. So since he did not pay the money, it was taken as a contempt, and his personal appearance was required by the Honorable Court. But on a particular day, even though he did not come, the order was mixed up literally. The order was mixed up, and the order said the personal attendance of Anil Ambani was dispensed with. That is to say, he need not attend the court. But luckily, Dushyant Dave, the advocate on behalf of Ericsson, he showed it and he got it corrected. And at that time, Chief Justice of India, Sri Ranjan Gogoi, I think dismissed 2 of the employees, some Manav Sharma and Tapan Chakravarti, I think. Registrar and registrar, all these things. So, such things do happen. Anyway, these are glaring examples. How can a petition be, after all, a review petition which will be disposed, can be disposed within days? It was kept pending in Honorable Supreme Court registry for 3 years, and now they have come up coolly before the court. And of course, actually, so there may be something behind. It's not that easy to keep a petition pending for so many years. Vijay Mallya is not an ordinary man. So for pending things also, they manage. This is what I want to say. Anyway, let us see what will happen. Thank you.